for headlines.
ASUU strike with a rider. Educational system in Nigeria needs review. Umari.
Suspended Accountant General Idris seeks plea bargain in 109.4 billion naira fraud case.
JAMB releases result of 2023 UTME mop-up exam.
Fear grips PDP leaders over worsening Atiku Wike's field. With the rider, Rivers governor sacrifices made PDP strong opposition party, says Mimiko.
Bandits abduct Ango Abdullahi's daughter-in-law, 4 children in Kaduna.
Bandits release 7 more kidnapped train passengers.
Buhari reverses approval for Saplands to buy ExxonMobil shares, supports NUPRC.
NSCIA can sign peace pact over 2023 elections.
Suspended Accountant General Idris seeks plea bargaining in 109.4 billion naira fraud case.
Lalone as campaign DG, perfect soft landing for APC, says Northern Christian Group.
I need not allow success to go to my head. I will remain my humble self to be Amusan.
New virus Levi detected in China, 35 people infected.
These and many more after this time out.
Damiko College of Arts and Science and Damiko Montessori International School, Carlin. Oh yes, at Damiko College of Arts and Science and Damiko Montessori International School, located at number 1, Old Ibadan Road, Ajebandele, Ile-Ife. We have a standard classrooms with unmatched staff and pupil ratio. We develop students' intelligence through caring and all-round focused training while making the learning style very inviting and innovative for holistic development. We run a global school with all-inclusive curriculum that prepare the students for global relevance. At Damiko Schools, we have highly passionate and motivated 21st century educators, and there is also an opportunity of learning foreign languages. Home away from home body system. There is also Hope Model College and Damiko Montessori Nursery and Primary Schools at Origo Ife North. Enroll your child for both primary and secondary education. The admission form can be obtained at Damiko Montessori International School, number 1, Old Ibadan Road, Ajebandele, Ile-Ife, or Damiko Educational Institute, Kilometer 2, Eda Road, Ile-Ife. You can visit our website www.damikoschoolsng.com or call 0803 721 8120. Damiko Schools. Admission is in progress.
Always a leader. Thinking of where to get qualitative education for your child? Think of Global Leaders Academy. Our creche, nursery, primary, and secondary schools are established in tandem with global standards with qualified and experienced teachers. At Global Leaders Academy, we have state-of-the-art facilities such as comfortable hostel accommodation with maximum security, well-equipped science laboratory, school buses, adequately furnished library, and many more. Oh yes, worship centers are available to accommodate each student's preferred religion. We also take our students for excursion on a regular basis. These and many more reasons are why Global Leaders Academy has been a choice school for parents who desire qualitative education for their children. Visit us today at Global Leaders Academy, located at Plot 1AMB, Oroki Estate, Lameko Junction, Oshogbo, or call 0815-928-0037. At Global Leaders Academy, we are not led, we lead, and always a leader.
A pleasant morning to you out there, and you're welcome to Thursday's edition of Headlines. I am Adeniji Kende, pairing with
Olubomi Ajiboye Agbuola.
Fear has gripped elders and leaders of thought in the People's Democratic Party (PDP) over the implications of the smearing face-off between the camps of the presidential candidate of the party for the 2023 election, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and that of Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State. The apprehensions followed what some of the leaders perceived as a raging crossfire between them, in spite of the series of efforts by other major stakeholders in the party to settle the rift that was exacerbated by the choice of the governor of Delta State, Dr. Ifeanyi Okonkwo, by Atiku as his running mate. The rift, which was part of the fallout of the presidential primary of the party, won by the former president, with Wike coming second, has polarized the rank of governors elected on PDP platform and other leaders. To nip the crisis in the board, chairman of the board of trustees of the party, Senator Walid Jobrim, had announced the setting up of a broad-based committee that included, among others, governors to broker peace between Atiku and Wike.
Meanwhile, a group under the auspices of the Northern Christian Network has described the choice of Plateau State Governor Simon Lalong as the Director General of the All Progressives Congress Presidential Campaign Council as a perfect soft landing for the ruling party. The convener of the group, Michela Lazarus, made the position of the group known in a statement issued in Abuja on Wednesday, while congratulating Lalong on his emergence, and the group expressed confidence in his capacity to deliver. According to the statement, the choice of Lalong would to a greater extent douse the controversies and heated debates being generated over the Muslim ticket by the All Progressives Congress. The group urged critical political stakeholders from the country, especially the north-central geopolitical zone where Lalong hails from, to rally around one of their own to enable him to succeed in the given task. The group also appealed to Christians in the country to see Lalong as one of their own who would ensure their interest is well protected in the ruling party.
Ondo State Governor Rotimi Akeredolu has chided the elite for shamelessly playing up the topic of religion to gain an unmerited advantage in the 2023 election. Akeredolu described the campaign as dangerous and divisive, noting that the current agitation for a same-faith political representation, especially by the All Progressive Congress APC, was simply a mischief by politicians deploying religion to attain power. He therefore asks Nigerians to be wary of the fact that religious sentiments are again being deployed as a weapon to manipulate the mass of Nigerians, while the real issue are relegated from the political discourse, noting that the job of being president requires capacity, forthrightness, and courage. Akeredolu argued that any religious leader who ignores knowledge and competence as necessary criteria in choosing their next president is an apostate. The governor made these remarks as a guest lecturer at the first memorial lecture and celebration of the life of Professor Bankole Olushiji Oke, held at the International Conference Center, University of Ibadan, yesterday.
Plateau State Governor Simon Lalong on Wednesday said, as a Catholic with the highest papal award, the Catholic Pontiff Pope Francis has not told him that his acceptance to serve as the Director General of the All Progressives Congress Presidential Campaign Organization was wrong. Speaking after he met with President Muhammadu Buhari at the Presidential Villa Abuja, he said, as an awardee of the Knight of Saint Gregory the Great, he remains a staunch Catholic despite his new responsibility to market a Muslim presidential ticket. The governor had come under criticism, especially from Christians, for accepting to serve the position against the backdrop of the selection of a fellow Muslim as vice presidential candidate by the APC standard bearer, Senator Bola Tinubu. Lalong, who maintained that he respects his faith as a Christian, noted that he was elected governor for people of all faiths and non-believers as well. He argued that since politics is about interest, he is a member of the APC and would not engage in anti-party activities. He said when he returned to Jos upon his appointment as the campaign DG, the state chapter of the Christian Association of Nigeria welcomed him. The governor added that he is not sure where those who claimed to be Christians and are opposing his appointment as being against the interest of their faith are coming from.
President General of the Nigerian Supreme Council of Islamic Affairs, led by the Sultan of Sokoto Alhaji Sa'ar Abubakar, has signed a peace pact with the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN) to de-escalate religious tension and ensure peaceful, secure atmosphere in the nation ahead of the 2023 elections. The peace accord was signed at the International Religious Freedom Summit 2022, organized by the Global Peace Foundation and 70 international human rights and religious freedom organizations in Washington, D.C., United States. The Sultan of Sokoto was represented by the Professor Yusuf Usman, while CAN was represented by its immediate past president, Reverend Samson Ayokunle.
No fewer than 60,000 devotees and tourists are expected at the grand finale of the Osun-Osogbo Festival today. The curator and site manager of the Grove, Mr. Adekunle Fatai, has said. Fatai, who disclosed this during an interview with newsmen on Wednesday in Osogbo, said necessary arrangements had been put in place for the success of the festival. According to him, the festival is expected to attract about 50,000 to 60,000 visitors, adding that during the COVID-19 pandemic, more than 40,000 visitors attended the festival. Fatai said the National Commission for Museum and Monuments, which is in charge of taking care of the Grove, had done the needful, and the place is set for grand finale.
In the meantime, the Ataojo of Osogbo land, Obajimo Oyetunji Laro II, has raised an alarm that some disgruntled elements are planning to unleash fear on worshippers as the grand finale of Osogbo Festival is far approaching. A statement signed by the secretary to the Ataojo of Osogbo land indicates that Osun-Osogbo International Festival grand finale is billed for tomorrow, with participants and Osun devotees across the globe are expected to grace the occasion. To this end, the royal father had called upon security agencies to rise up to the occasion and carry out their responsibility with utmost sincerity. The Ataojo of Osogbo also implored members of the public to be security conscious as they go about their businesses without fear of being molested, adding that they should avail security agencies any information about the purported breach of public space.
Moving on to health-related stories, scientists are tracking a new animal-derived virus in eastern China that has infected at least several dozens of people. The novel Langian Nipah was found in 35 patients in Shandong and Henan province. Many had symptoms such as fever, fatigue, and a cough. They are thought to have contracted the virus from animals. There is no evidence that L5 can transmit among humans.
This is to inform the general public, especially those who intend to apply for the Higher National Diploma Program (HND) of the Osun State Polytechnic IRE for the 2022-2023 academic session, that the form is now available for sale at the sum of 15,000 naira only. Applicants are to log into ospoly.edu.ng. Courses are available in the faculties of Engineering, Information and Communication Technology, Science, Financial Studies, and Management Studies. Interested applicants are expected to possess credit passes in English language, mathematics, and any other 3 subjects in the areas of studies. There would be a qualifying exam for the applicants by end of August. Applicants are to use the ATM card of any bank. For more information, log on to www.ospoly.edu.ng or call 08034007555, 09055063355, and 07059606371. Announcer BM Salawu, Esquire, Registrar.
Chairman Southeast Governors Forum and Governor of Ebonyi State David Umahi has advocated for a review of the educational system in Nigeria. According to him, there is no way Nigeria will go borrow 1.1 trillion naira to meet Academic Staff Union of Universities ASU's demand, even when their demands are genuine. Umahi stated this when he received the Board of Trustees Nigerian Police Force (NPF) at the State Executive Chambers new Government House, Abakaliki. According to him, university education is not for everyone if the education system is properly guided. He then called on federal government and ASU negotiators to show some understanding to end the strike. And this, of course, will be our talking point on Your View segment this morning. Education system in Nigeria needs review. What is your view on this? The number to dial is 081-877-5777. As a fallout of the ASU strike, educational system in Nigeria needs review. What is your view on this? 081-877-5777 is the studio's number.
The Joint Admissions and Matriculations Board has released the results of the just concluded Mopop Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination held on Saturday. Head Public Affairs and Protocol of JAMB, Dr. Fabian Benjamin, announced the release of the results on Wednesday in a statement in Abuja.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Kenny.
Good morning, sir.
Good
How are
morning,
you?
sir. I'm fine, sir.
Dr. Akipel on the line.
You are most welcome, sir.
Well, it is unfortunate that the federal government has allowed this money to get to trillion. They have not been doing it the way it should be done. That's why it's teaching time. They say since 9. Now, the teaching is going to be 9 now. Because they just teach it in time. Whether they like it or not, 1 trillion or whatever is not too much to be spent on education. Because education is the bedrock of any society. They may not be able to spend it at once. Let them come out with a formula. This is how we are going to do it. We will spend the trillion, but let us break it into this and this. And it's going to be acceptable. If they don't do that, I would not advise us to go back.
Good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I comment this one about that person that first of all, the answer already justifies the accused. But at the same time, I will advise them to look for another right. First of all, the federal government was suggest to pay that money. But what I will advise us to do is that let's allow the federal government to pay them in time. It is happening to us in Nigeria. But if they can allow the federal government to pay it, can maybe 3 times or 4 times. Everybody will know who. But as for me, the best thing to ask that people go back to the camp. That is the only thing that can happen.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Surely, the educational system in this country needs some review. Because some of the graduates from our educational school are not employable. We need to do something tangible about it. And concerning ASU strike, I think right now, ASU and the federal government should reach an agreement. If they cannot pay that money at once, they should agree with them and be paying it gradually so that the voting lecturers can return to school for the educational advancement of our students. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay.
The embattled former Accountant General of the Federation, AGF, Ahmed Idris, charged before a High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, FCC, by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has expressed his willingness to the Commission to seek a plea bargain. Idris, alongside one of his aides, Olusegun Akindele, a director of the Federation Accounts, Mohammed Usman, and a company commodity marketer and exchange limited. The defendants were accused by the Anti-Corruption Agency of fraudulently diverting about 109.4 billion naira public funds. They, however, pleaded not guilty to the charges preferred against them.
Disturbed by the gory video images of 4 teenage children belonging to the same family, that was displayed by abductors of Kaduna train attack, Sheikh Ahmad Gumi has secured the release of 4 children, their parents, and a 60-year-old woman. This was contained in a statement issued by Gome's media consultant Tuku Mamu and made available to newsmen in Kaduna on Wednesday. The statement noted that for the first time since the abduction of innocent passengers of the train over 4 months ago, Gumi sent Allah's messages to them and consistently pleaded with them to consider the release of the poor children and their innocent parents.
Good morning.
Governor Rotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State on Wednesday disagreed with the Chief of Defense Staff, General Loki Irabo, over the arrest of bandits behind the recent deadly attack on St. Francis Catholic Church in Owo. Akeredolu, in a statement by his media aide, faulted the inclusion of one Idris Ojo as one of the attackers of the St. Francis Catholic Church, Owo, who was among suspects arrested by the security agencies. According to Akeredolu, there was a mix-up in the announcement by Irabo saying Idris Ojo was one of the escapees of the Kuje prison attack, which happened in July 6, 2022, while the Catholic Church was earlier attacked on June 5, 2022, and could not have participated in the massacre.
Moving on, following the recent attack on Kuje Medium Security Custodian Center by terrorists, the federal government has charged officers of the Nigerian Correctional Service to be firm and courageous in the discharge of their lawful duty. Minister of Interior Ogbeni Rao Faregbesola gave the charge during the passing out parade of the newly commissioned officers of the Nigerian Correctional Center Service in Kaduna, the Kaduna State capital. Media advisor to the minister, Shola Farsuru, in a statement said that Faregbesola, who was speaking during the parade, told the newly commissioned officers that the custodial facilities are sacred and inviolable, stressing that the facilities are red zone and must be defended with available resources. Hello, good morning.
Okay, and moving on to sport. The 2022 World Cup is set to start a day earlier than planned, with FIFA expected to move Qatar's opening game to Sunday, November 20th. Since 2006, the first match of the tournament has featured the host country, but the 2022 edition is currently scheduled to begin on Monday, November 21, with Senegal versus Netherlands. In the original schedule, the host first match was due to be the third game on Monday, kicking off at 7 p.m. local time, effectively meaning there would be an opening ceremony after the tournament kicked off.
Tobi Amusan holds the enviable record of being the first and only Nigerian world champion in athletics till date. The Jabu girl at the 2022 World Athletics Championship held last month in Oregon, USA, won the 100 meters hurdles gold and also set a new world record of 12.12 seconds. At the just ended 2022 Commonwealth Games, Amusan also won a gold medal to successfully defend the 100 meters hurdles title she won at the 2018 Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast, Australia. I'm afraid, and that was it from today's edition of Headlines. On behalf of the producer, Motunrayo Ayegbayo, and the production advisor, Abimbola Babatunde, I am Adeni Kendi saying do have a nice day at work.
I am Olubumi Ajiboye Agbola. Have a pleasant day.
It's entertaining, it's educating, really informative, qualitative news as it breaks. It's OSBC Radio 2.